Good morning and welcome to day 2 of the Rob Roy Way.
Setting off on day 2. It's wet, it's hailstones, so I got sniffing. Pack is heavy. Tried to relighten the load a wee bit. I'm going to have to ditch some stuff at my next stop. Maybe speak nicely to someone to come pick it up. Here goes. So reflections on last night. Wet. Got the tent up well. That went well. Got sorted. Had a wee something to eat. Got in. Everything started seizing up. I actually missed the campsite by about 250 yards, so I had to get up again after I had a 10-minute snooze at the side of the beach. Got up again, got the tent up, got in, took some painkillers, took my evening pills. I pretty much passed out. Messaged home, phoned home, and then passed out. I went to sleep. Woke up about 1 with the rain teeming down and bursting for a pee. So it was a sort of battle of wits. The rain kind of died down and I managed to go out with the best pee I've ever had. Got back in, got cosy. Only woke to turn over or try and lie on my back or anything, but then woke at 7, so I mean that was probably from about 10, up for a pee, probably an hour's worth awake from my app and my phone, and my watch, so that's not bad going. I've had a really slow start though, charged everything, something to eat, went through my pack, packed up camp, did some stretches, Sean T and Insanity's quite good for that, teach you how to do all the good stretches, and now I'm pegging it into a calendar for something to eat for breakfast. Actually, the public bathrooms, because this guy was not a bear last night. And actually, I think the amount of codeine and naproxen has helped with that. But it's been rain, it's been hail, it's now sunshine, walking through a bit of forest.
So that was day 2. Day 2 was a hard one, a struggle. Physically draining, emotionally challenging. I gotta admit, I woke up in the morning and thought, how can I complete today? So I took an early start, a slower start to the day. I rejigged the pack a bit, changed the location of some of the items within the pack. I repacked, I think, a lot better than the initial pack. I thought about it a lot more, the certain weight and location of things in the bag. I thinned out a lot of food. I managed to drink a couple of bottles of water that were in the bag that lightened the load, but I was still very heavy. So packing up, hit the road, the rain, the hail, everything kind of opened up, and I thought, you know, I'm not too bad. Painkillers had kicked in, I had a relatively good night's sleep. That walk into Calendar was slow, so it's along the side of Loch Venachar and then up through a forest trail into Calendar. That breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it, was sublime in the old bank house, I think it's called. A couple of baked egg rolls, a large latte, a soft drink, and I took my time to get going there. Heading out of Calendar to Strathyre, along that cycle track is long, it's straight, it's a bit monotonous and boring, but it was a struggle. It was gradient, was not taxing, but it was gently uphill all the way through midges. It was hot, it was sweaty, the backpack was increasingly heavy, there was less places to stop and sit, and by about mile 10 to 12 I was absolutely done. I ended up being sick. I think it was just I'd taken some mint cake, chocolate mint cake, and for some reason it just hit the stomach and came back up again. I started rethinking strategies in my head about lightening the load. When I got into Strathyre, the camp went up and I arranged to meet family to offload, and I offload, I would say, a significant but a good chunk of the stuff that I hadn't used from the night before. Thought about stuff that I would definitely need. If I had doubled up in anything, I got rid of them, and I managed to lighten the load around about 5 kilograms, which made the backpack lighter. No, I wouldn't say significant lighter, but it was manageable. And that night was a case of treat the blisters, get into the tent, and get sleep. I was done, but I was optimistic. I'd lightened my load. I had the cavalry arrived to do that and take that away, and I was optimistic. That's probably the best way to put it. The next day that things were going to be lighter. It was a wee bit of a longer walk for the next day, but I'd looked at the map and the terrain and was excited for the following day. So yeah, that was day 2. You might notice there's not a lot of videos in day 2 or pictures. That was not intentional. It was just pure mind over matter and a struggle to get through that day. It was a case of I just wanted to get to the end goal and collapse. So yeah, it wasn't a very exciting day. I got to admit, the trail through from Calendar to Strathyre is up that bike path. I mainly passed bikes and day walkers, no one else doing the trail. But as I say, it was a lovely day. It was very hot and I probably overheated, hence the reason I was sick. I also chose to not listen to music that day or audiobooks for some reason. It was a case of, I think I was battling my inner demons and the voice in my head to keep going. So I chose to take that off, and I think partly because of the hot weather as well. It was very hot. But yeah, that was day 2. I hope you liked that one. And for anyone that commented before in the pack, yeah, you were right, it was far too heavy. But hey, hindsight is a wonderful thing, and for next time it won't be so heavy. So thanks for watching day 2. Coming up the following Sunday will be day 3. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, follow along to see the rest of this journey. Thank you.